Alright, so hello tennis guys and welcome to my channel. So I'm looking a little bit tired, as you can see, because yesterday I got back from my last match in Austria for the team Wachauer. We have played a very intense and exciting match against a team that is called raabs. We have lost 6-3, but two of the doubles we have lost in a match tiebreak. My double was 13-11, so we have lost 13-11 in a match tiebreak. It was a crazy match, and one of those others doubles we have lost, I believe it was 10-8 or 10-7 in match tiebreak. So very close. It could have gone either way. It was possible to win the match, actually 5-4, but let's talk about my singles first. So I have faced the toughest opponent I have probably ever played in Austria. He's from the Czech Republic. He's not Austrian, he's from the Czech Republic, and it was always like that. The best and toughest opponents that I faced in Austria were always my Czech fellow players that just have another level of tennis, of course, and they are in the Austrian team to make points, to win there, as I am there to help the teams really succeed. And they are usually playing on the top level, and they are usually ranked number 1 in the team, because it doesn't make sense to have some of the Czech players to play on the 4th or 5th position, but it can happen in the higher leagues, like in the Landesliga or the Bundesliga, and these types of leagues that are even a lot higher than what I am playing with my team Wachauer. So I have played against this Czech guy last year, and I have lost 6-1, 6-4, and today's, or not today's, but on Sunday, I have played him 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that, a little bit more than 2 hours, and I have lost in 3 sets. First set I have lost 6-2, second set I have won 7-5, and the third set I have lost once again 6-2. And it was a kind of typical match that shows that even a really great player can have his, ups and downs. And this guy, with his ITN number, which is 2.2, my ITN number is now around 3.4 or 3.2. So he's literally a level above me. He's probably on a level of, second league or division in the Czech Republic. And that these are high leagues. And the first set, he kind of demolished me with the new balls, but in the second set, when the balls got slower, I got more into the game, and I once again kind of surpassed or managed to play tennis that is just beyond my level, actually. So I was flying on the court, I was hitting as hard as possible, I was really defending myself super well, and he just declined a little bit in his performance, and he just makes some unforced errors because he is a type of player, one-hander, by the way, one-hander. He played with had Prestige racket, with a smaller head, and hard-hitting, big guy, strong guy, like physically very strong, and he's hitting kind of flat. So when he hits the shot, the ball doesn't really bounce on the clay, it just slips like serve. So when I was checking the marks from his forehands, for example, those marks were like this long. Normally when you play someone who plays topspin, the marks are like this, but from his shots the mark was big and long, so it was like this, so the marks from his shots looked really like from serve. So that's how he played, flat and kind of very fast, direct, and it was really tough for me to adjust to the overall pace and overwhelming power. But I tried once again the Sinner's technique or tactique. I really stood on the baseline and I tried to move rapidly, and I tried to move like non-stop just to be ready for the next shot. And I wasn't really waiting. I was kind of always on my feet, and I was trying to anticipate the shot as best as I can and then go for it and swing the hell out of the RF rackets I'm using. And by the way, those rackets proved to be the best rackets for my game now, because with the lower tension and the razor soft string, they work greatly. They have the small sweet spot, but when you lower the tension, the ball flies. There is spin, there is power, there is feel, there is touch, there is everything. Great control. So I like it very much. So back to the match. So in the second set, balls got slower, bigger, fluffier. I got more into the game. He also complained about the balls, and when I won the second set 7-5, I was kind of on fire, but I was also very exhausted, and I also felt some muscle on my left hamstring, like not like cramp, but just some small pain below my ass. Actually, it was like, I don't know, this ass muscle, you know. So I was really feeling kind of a little bit out of energy. And in the third set, I started well. I was serving. I was in the lead 1-0, and then he just switched to another level once again, back to the level he was playing in the first set, and he won the third set quite easily, let's say 6-2, because of course the balls in the third set also, they turned from the fluffy ones to smaller ones because the hair was, you know, falling off the ball, and the balls got once again quicker. And I was talking about it also in my previous videos, that balls in general play well during the first set. Usually it also depends how the set is long, and then in the second set they get big, fluffy. I'll just show you the balls. This is like after the match, so it's not that fluffy anymore. This is like how the ball looks at the end of the match, so you can see it's really not having too much hair, and it feels a lot kind of faster. So once again, in the third set, he played faster tennis that helped him to really prove that he is just one level above. So if we just scrape away the second set, it was like a 6-2, 6-2 win for him. But in the second set, I just caught him a little bit weaker. He was also a little bit tired somehow, also mentally. And that's why I have won the 7-5 set. But the level was even higher and a lot faster. It was like twice fast, as one of those people who were watching me told me. The match was like twice faster compared to your previous match, which was already a very high level, where I just surpassed my game. And this experience once again showed me that it is possible to play better than you think you can when you have a good level opponent. Because when you play against someone who is on a lower level, you never achieve higher level because you don't have to. But when you play someone who is a level above you, you will achieve, or you try to get on his level, and that's when you grow. So guys, play training matches with players that are better than you, and you will grow. That's always the principle of the academies, right? So you don't get better when you play with someone who is on, let's say, lower level than you are. You cannot. It's not how you develop. You just need to push yourself harder to get better, right? And then we have played the doubles, and the doubles was fantastic. I have played with Stefan. He's a really good guy. He's developing his tennis constantly. He's getting also better and better, and it was a top level match. We have had like two match points for sure, 2 match points in the super tie break, in the champions tie break. And I remember I just hit one forehand. I was trying to go for the opponent standing on the net. I wanted to like pass him with my forehand, and I just hit it into the net. It was like a kind of cramped forehand. I just wanted so bad that I just didn't really relax my hand or my arm, and I just made this mistake into the net. And then there were some crazy shots, lobs, lines from the opponent, and we have lost in the tiebreak 13-11, but very, very high level. And I'm super tired. The match was very long. I have come back from the match at like 9 or half 10 in the afternoon home. So I'm really looking like 5 years older, as you can see, because I'm tired as hell. Everything hurts, but I will just try to prepare myself for the Thursday match, where we need to finish the match that we didn't finish last week because of the hailstorm. And then on Sunday we will have another match against a very good team, and then there will be break, and we will continue playing the competition in September. That's always like this in Austria. There is this summer break, let's say, and then in the September there are 2 last matches, and then it's over. So I just wanted to tell you that the journey with my racket, so the RF, is like it's over. I know now that I can play with the racket any type of tennis. The feel, touch, the volleys on the net are exceptional. How I can control the racket, how I can swing the racket, I can defend with the racket. I have great slice shots. Serve works just magically. So I can't say any bad word about this racket. I actually think it just doesn't have any weakness. So control, power, precision is there. You just need to string the strings on a lower tension, as I'm doing 23, 22 kilos. But when I measure it after these 2 matches, now it is around like 18, 19 kilos. So very low, and it works great. So really, I highly recommend this racket when you try it with low tension. If you try it with high tension, your favorite tension, like 25 kilos, it will feel like bored, too stiff. So lower the tension, open up the sweet spot by the lower tension, and you will feel just great with the racket. So guys, that was just my update on my game. Sorry, for the Wachauer team. And yeah, just push yourself to the limits. Play with players. Don't be afraid to play with someone who is a lot better, and just try to play tennis that you had never played before. Go for everything more, harder, faster, and you will see that it is possible to play against someone who is just one class better. I mean, literally one level higher player, and you can play with him. I guarantee you. Just try it. Go for it. And don't break in your head. Don't lose the match in the head. If you lose the match in the head that I lost last year, then it is over. There is no way you can produce some high level tennis if you are not mentally ready or mentally strong, if you don't believe in yourself. So believe that you can achieve something you have never achieved before, because that's what it's all about. You know, Grand Slam champions who win Grand Slam, they win Grand Slam for the first time. They never won Grand Slam before. They win it for the first time because they believe they can win it. And then when they win the Grand Slam, they know it is possible, and they can continue winning those slams. So that's how Djokovic, Nadal, Federer, did won so many slams? Because the experience of winning something you have never done before remains, and you can always go back with your memories to that experience and tell yourself, oh, I already achieved it, so it is possible. And if it is possible, I did it, then why don't do it next time, and then copy paste, repeat it. Just don't lose it in your head. That's my advice. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, for your comments, for your support, and I will catch you in my next video. Watch tennis, play tennis, enjoy tennis, and don't forget to enjoy the maneuverability. Bye guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!